We begin by removing the spark plug boots. If it has been quite some time since the vehicle last received a spark plug service, you may find it easier to jiggle the boots around to help them come loose. Once the boots are loose from the spark plugs, remove the spark plug wire from its holder and move the boot out of the way. You will find it's easier to remove all 4 boots before you start. When removing the 4 boots, make sure to lay them out in the order they must go back in, from left to right. Now we take our spark plug socket. The difference between a spark plug socket and a regular socket is there is a small rubber sleeve in the top of the spark plug socket to help secure the spark plug. This prevents us from accidentally dropping it back into the engine once it has come loose, or from dropping our new spark plug into the engine and accidentally damaging it. Once the spark plug has been loosened, we can undo it using our fingers. Extract the old spark plug and inspect it for condition. There are many examples online that will show you how to read the spark plug and find out if there's any bigger issues inside the engine. Now simply get your new spark plug out of the box, slide it into the spark plug socket, and put it down into the spark plug hole. Tighten it back up until it is finger tight, then get your ratchet and continue to tighten. Now that all the slack is out, tighten it down. Be careful not to over-torque whilst tightening up the spark plug, otherwise you may strip the hole, thus damaging the engine. Continue on to the second spark plug. Just repeat the steps that you performed on the first one. Once extracted, inspect its condition also, and replace it with the new spark plug. You can expect to pay anywhere between $3 and $5 per spark plug to replace them in your vehicle. Depending on the sort of engine you have, you may require 4, 6 or 8. The process for changing spark plugs on any engine are very similar. With a V8 or V6 engine, you may find that your spark plugs are located on the side instead of in the top, as in our 4-cylinder example here. Most 4-cylinder engines manufactured in Japan or Korea will use the same process. Here is an example of a well-used spark plug. It has a slightly burnt insulator, indicating that it's been in the engine for a very long time, and the electrode was burnt down, indicating that it is well used and time to be replaced. As you can see, the process is not very difficult. This is something that any home handyman could do. There's no need for specialist tools, just a 3/8 ratchet, an extension, and the appropriate sized socket. During a service, you may pay upwards of $50 for this, and this is something that anyone could easily perform at home with the correct tools. Here is another shot of a well-used spark plug. For comparison, here is a new spark plug with a nice clean white insulator on the top and shiny threads and a shiny electrode. And just like that, in under 10 minutes we have finished. Now that the final spark plug is torqued into place, the only thing left to do is to replace the spark plug boots, clip the wires back into their holders, and take the vehicle for a drive. The spark plug boots will click down with a positive action. Now that the wires are back in place, we're finished.